All right, we are on the air.
Is it live?
We're live on Facebook as we're recording, but you may be seeing this on YouTube 5 years later, who knows. And once we get our wireless wired mics on, we're going to be hitting the audio cast to record for the actual podcast, which surprisingly some people are starting to discover us from abroad in ways we did not expect. How cool is that?
Super cool.
Very cool. So as you're watching, tuning in, thank you for being here. And we got a really cool topic we're going to be covering today in a very, very fun kind of way, and educational, motivational, inspirational. But first, we got this. This is Joey Atlas and
Nick Doherty.
what are we here for?
Podcast number 22.
The Wellness and Weight Loss for Women podcast, episode number 22. And do you remember the topic I'm throwing at you? What we're covering today?
Are we play acting this one?
We're doing some role playing, play acting to help people discover. You remember the question?
I do.
What is it?
Are we starting now?
No, just see if you remember before I throw it at you.
How do you lose weight fast?
Yeah. How do we lose weight fast? So, quick context here. It's one of the questions that not only do I get a lot, but I see it asked out there. I'll hear it being asked, right? People want to lose weight fast. So I'm not going to go any further. We're going to go into the discussion starting with our role playing. Okay. So as you're watching on video, if you're watching live, awesome, lucky you. Post your questions below. Let us know where you're watching from and tag somebody. Share this with them. Especially if you know that they've been trying to lose weight and who hasn't, right? Tag them. Let's spread this around because we're going to reveal some good stuff. But before we get into it, let's do some quick housekeeping, some sharing of good stuff.
Yeah.
What do you got first?
So, Fit Cues, those one-on-one appointments with the coaches. We have expanded it in studio. It's 30-minute in-person. What are your goals? What are you struggling with? Similar to what you do online and we do with the clients here in studio. Have gotten amazing feedback, amazing results. Our ladies have their plans of action, what they're going to be doing when they're not with us, their nutrition,
and the reasons why.
Mindset, why.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been incredible.
Awesome.
So we've been really kicking that up for 2020, and it's been going well.
Excellent. So, as you're watching or listening, if you are local here in the St. John's, Mandarin, Fleming Island, maybe even Orange Park, because we do have some ladies coming from Orange Park, right? Nocatee, anywhere close enough to make it here. We have some people who they have written it's a little farther than I want to go, but it's worth it, and that's why they're still coming, because until you experience it, you don't know what can be done here for you. So if you're local and you want to come try it out, you haven't tried it out yet, come explore sculptafit.com, SCULPTAFIT.com, or you can search Sculptafit on Facebook, or we can call or text Nikki right now directly. What's the number?
904-891-3680.
There you go, 904-891-3680. That gets you, depending on when you're watching this or listening to it, right now you'll get Nikki, and she'll get you in for at least one complimentary sample session, small group personal training, different than anybody else in the world does it.
Absolutely.
If you're interested in a one-on-one private personal training session, walkthrough, solo, you may have different goals, you may have different personal preferences, and a different schedule, we can do that as well. But you got to reach out. And if you know somebody else who might want it as well, bring them in too.
Yep, and I'm going to say act quickly on those. Those personal training, especially those slots, they're filling up. Exactly.
There's only so many we have available in the studio. So first come, first serve, and first serve, get the first benefits, big benefits.
Yeah.
Now if you're not local, you're long distance, or if you are local and you kind of just want to dip your toe in the water, see what else we're all about, what is this gentle form of exercise and different approach they take that makes it so awesome and effective for most people in the world. Go to fitnesstraining.live, fitnesstraining.live. You can sign up for a bunch of freebies there. give you a taste for what we're all about. We're always adding more freebies. You will also get the links to subscribe to the podcast and the video show through that email sign up. So you'll start to get everything you need to get a real feel for where we're coming from, what we're all about, and whether or not we can help you. We're for you. We're not for everybody. We're not for the hardcore younger crowd that really wants to go kill it and go beast mode with the no pain, no gain. That's not our style here. It's just not our realm, and it's not how we see prolonging life in a healthy and well kind of way. We're the opposite of that. We're gentle, we're focused, we're controlled, we're logical. And it's all meant toward building yourself up and improving your body, your mind, and your spirit, and not breaking you down, not hurting you, not grinding you to a pulp where you have to recover and go to your physical therapist and then go to orthopedist and figure out why this is hurting, and I wonder why that's hurting. Why do I want to eat so much? Because you're burning so many calories, right? Anyway, that's a story for another day. You know where to reach us now. We'll go over that toward the end again, just to remind you if you want to reach out and connect. And also, we've got other things we can help you with. Besides the freebies, we've got long-distance coaching. You can buy the home gym systems for your home or your office. And we'll share those links at the end as well. We'll review those. For now, we're going to go into our role-playing. How do we lose weight fast? So Nikki is my subject. She's the person who's coming to me, hey, you guys really know what you're doing. I saw what you did with so-and-so. She's going to pick up the scene, and then I'm going to answer the question that everybody wants to know the answer to. How do I lose weight fast? All right, so in walks Nikki. Here we go.
All right, Joey.
Yes, Nikki.
I'm struggling.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're struggling?
It's time. It's time.
Time for what?
I need to lose weight now, fast.
Really? So...
What's the secret?
Wow. So you want to know how to lose weight fast.
Mm-hmm.
What's making you think weight can be lost fast?
Oh, I hear it every day, and I hear, people that are losing 20 pounds in 2 weeks, and this and that, and, I've got events coming up, and I just can't, I'm just tired of this.
Right. So you see those tabloids at the checkout counter, lose 17 pounds in 3 nights, right? Things like that, right? Or you hear people saying, oh, at the hair salon, my friend lost 30 pounds in like 2 weeks doing this keto paleo blend, right? You hear all these things, right? Let me ask you something. How long, if you remember, did it take you to gain this excess weight that you're carrying around? Was it in 2 weeks you found yourself, double your size?
Honestly, it must have been after high school. So that was a long time ago.
You started creeping up. You got busy, career, family, one thing led to another.
Yeah, and I was able to eat differently then, and it didn't affect me. And
right.
now it's just like I look at something and I feel like I'm gaining weight.
You know how people say, oh, I let myself go. Do you kind of feel like that's what happened? Like somewhere after college, you kind of let yourself go. Like you disconnected your spirit from your body and you kind of just went for the ride, right? And your body starts accumulating this weight. So maybe it's only a few ounces a month, right? And then a few ounces the next month, right? But then every year you're adding up all these ounces, and before you know it, you've got all this extra weight that you've gained over months and years, sometimes decades. And you're asking me, how do I lose weight fast? You didn't gain it fast. You gained it over, decades.
Right.
Maybe 5 to 10 years for some people.
Right.
That's still not fast, even if it wasn't 30 years. So you want a miracle, right? What if I told you, well, let's start here. Do you know anybody who's lost weight fast and kept it off?
And kept it off?
Kept it off.
Oh.
Like first lost it and then has kept it off permanently for life. Doing it fast.
Oh, I don't know, but I want to be the first.
Okay, now next question. Do you know anybody who's lost it fast and gained it back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or more.
Or more, and more. Usually it's more,
more,
most of the time. So how does that happen? Well, they figured out the fast part, right? It's through extreme deprivation. right? It's doing an extreme kind of eating method or diet, right? It's going to a medical weight loss program with injections and prescription pills and a severe calorie-restricted diet with some weird protein shake concoctions. Now, protein shakes are good if they're derived from good quality sources, plant-based, organic, even grass-fed whey. But a lot of these weight loss endorsed programs have really crappy shakes and products that go along with them with horrible ingredients. I mean, that's a story for another day. We'll cover that in another episode. We'll actually go through ingredients that you need to look out for on these labels. But so many of these products are made with just trash. That's how it could be 25 calories for this 24-ounce shake, and it tastes like, you know, some kind of chocolate mixture.
Yeah,
no, it's not. It's not going to happen. And so women start complaining. We've spoken about this before. My hair is falling out.
Yeah.
I have no energy. Yeah. Like, yes, I'm losing weight, but like I'm all mushy. And even though I'm shrinking, I feel all saggy and my face looks horrible. So yes, it can be lost fast. Most of the time, not all the time, because some people do lose it fast, they do it in a healthy way, and they're able to maintain. But that's a teeny tiny, almost a lost percentage. When you lose it fast, you're setting yourself up for even further long-term failure, because whatever you're doing to lose it fast, there's a big problem underneath the surface. The problem is you're employing strategies and tactics to make your body burn off this excess body fat quickly, relatively speaking. Maybe you're losing 3 or 4 pounds a week, right? Which it actually should be more like a month to 2 months, 3 or 4 pounds, right? But you're cranking away, you're dropping pounds, 3, 4, 5 pounds a week because of this extreme method you're doing to lose the weight. What hasn't changed though is what this person has going on between the ears.
Right.
So let's say you were to do it. Oh, here's the thing to go use. Follow this and you'll drop the weight. And you start dropping that weight. The only thing that's changed are your physical actions each day. This is not changed.
Right.
You have not reprogrammed yourself.
Right.
All you're doing is sticking to this short-term approach to losing weight without reprogramming your mindset. So, how do people lose the weight fast and then end up regaining it and more afterwards? It's because the brain was still the same. The mindset was still the same. So they get to a point where the weight is off. They've gone to the wedding or the reunion or the big vacation where they want to impress everybody and show their body off. Even if that's possible, because a lot of weight loss that's done quickly without the right fitness program to support it leaves you looking like crap, even though you might feel good in a dress.
Right.
You don't even want to still wear a bikini or a bathing suit or whatever, or shorts or a summer dress, because you're still not looking good. So this has to change. What's more important is that you're not going after fast weight loss. You're going after permanent weight loss by not even going for weight loss. So the reprogramming comes in the form of, no, you don't want to lose weight fast. You actually want to achieve awesome health, wellness, and longevity. Those are two totally different sentences.
Yes.
Different words, different meanings, different visions, different goals, different outcomes. Hence, the things you do are going to be different. This happens quite often with clients we work with.
Yep.
In the past, they've tried to lose weight fast only by focusing on losing weight with the intention of only losing weight for the sake of losing weight, for shrinking their body. There's a big mind shift when you go from that mentality to, I want to improve my life.
Yes.
I want to make my life better. I want to achieve optimum health. I want my wellness to be a priority. I want to be here in the future with strength, vitality, balance, vigor, and low anxiety, low worries, low frustration, low confusion. I want mental clarity, right? Two very different conversations. But here's the magic. The magic in when you're going for this later, more important, more meaningful conversation of the reasons why you want health, wellness, longevity to be optimized, magically, the weight becomes a side effect.
Yep.
The weight loss drops itself.
Yep.
Because your body composition is changing. You're exercising properly. You're eating properly. You're supplementing properly. You are thinking properly. And when you're doing all that, miraculously, your body composition changes. Your muscle density goes up. Your bone density goes up. Your vitals improve. Your connective tissue, your fascia, all improve. They get more supple. They get more capable. They strengthen. Your neurological system improves. Your brain-body connection improves. Your mindset improves itself by building on all these positive steps. And the weight starts to burn off. The excess fat naturally gets burned as fuel because of this new way of thinking that you're living your life under has taken hold of. So, the answer to how to lose weight fast is don't worry about the speed. Don't worry about it being 1 month that you drop 10 pounds or 4 months that you drop 70. Forget it. Like, take fast out of the equation. How do you change your mindset fast? Because the sooner you change your mindset and your values, your intentions, and your purpose, then everything happens quickly. You become a different person. Actually, not different. You evolve as a person. And in that evolution, like a caterpillar turns into a butterfly in that cocoon, same organism, it just evolves. You also get to evolve from where you are to where you want to be and can go. But it's an internal evolution. Some people say it's a transformation. We can look at it as a transformation, yes. But as humans, we like to look at it as an evolution of the self. You change your reasons why. You change what it actually is that you want. You don't want to lose weight fast. You want to get healthier, stronger, happier, right? Yeah. Those are why you're trying to lose weight in the first place. You want to be a happier person.
Right.
You want to feel better about yourself. You want to be less worried about your health. All of these reasons are the reasons why you want to be doing what you're aiming to do, and they should shape your mindset, right? So, do you really want to lose weight fast or not?
I don't.
No. What is it that you want to do really now?
I want to live healthier and better.
Healthier and better. Why? Tell me why. Give me some reasons why you want to be healthier, you want to live better, you want to have a higher state of wellness. Why?
Well, now that you've explained everything else, it's almost like I was looking at it as a restrictive. And my life was about restriction and taking things away and not being able to do things. And this new mindset, it's about opportunity and choice and power.
Yes, yes. So, some interesting notes from a one-on-one coaching client. These are recent notes. All fit into this conversation that we're talking about here. She, like some of the other ones I've mentioned in the past, she was on this really dysfunctional path before connecting with me. And the things that she was being told to do to get her weight down were causing her so much anxiety, like so much internal dysfunction that she always felt out of place. No matter where she went, there was always this internal conversation and struggle and battle going on between where am I, what's around me, who's doing what, and what do I need to do to make sure that I don't overeat and that I'm losing weight while I'm here at this party, or I don't mess up, right? It was this constant state of dysfunction and just a horrible way to live. So we started I just started busting these myths for her. As the professional she came to, like other people come here for the coaching team, they come with these ideas in their head that they thought were truths because so-and-so said that, or I read it, or I heard it on Dr. Oz,
Right.
or, you know, there's a whole menu of places and people and media sources out there that are like giving these messages to people and people accepting as even half-truths.
Right.
Like, oh, that might be true.
Right.
Well, okay, well, let me explore that. So when you start thinking, well, maybe half of all this stuff is true, and even if only half of it's true, I need to be doing those things, right? But when you realize you can't live like this is not a way to live everyday life, like it's so dysfunctional, you just can't actually even live your life in a relaxed state and enjoy life. What you realize is that you're trying to take a human being in our abundant society, right, where most people operate on default mode. They're just going to default their behaviors to what everybody else is doing. Everybody wants to eat. Everybody wants to go get another big monster coffee with all kinds of stuff in it. Everybody wants to eat again. And they're going to go sit down and then have dinner later and drinks and wine or whatever and dessert. Society's default is be more sedentary and eat and drink more.
Right.
That's how the society is set up. Most people default to that. And they think, well, if that's normal, which is a bad thing when I say normal, you have to stop and think, well, if that's everybody's norm and everybody's getting overweight and they're unhealthy and they're always complaining and they're getting bigger and causing their own medical issues, then I must need to maybe go on a diet and I need to do something dramatically different than what everybody else is doing. The truth is, no, you don't. What you need to do is develop a level of mindfulness where you're not just in default mode with everybody else. You have to be selective on your actions each day. And you have to bring structure to your, say, eating and your nutrition, your meal planning, where you're still making normal, healthy choices. You're not dieting and super restricting yourself and doing these crazy things, but you're filtering out what it is out in public and in your home and in the restaurants and the cafeterias, the things we should not be eating, and only because they're there doesn't mean we're supposed to eat them, that we should not be eating. We include the things that we are supposed to be eating, that most of us already know, we just don't do it, and then do it in amounts that are conducive to what the body needs and not going above and beyond what the body needs. So we have to develop a level of mindfulness, self-awareness, and implement habits and strategies that basically point toward what our goals are as a person for being healthy, being at a good body composition, having our habits impact our wellness from the inside out, right? Now, when you start doing this and you realize, whoa, I don't have to be on a crazy restricted diet. I don't have to be on a 3-food eating plan.
Right.
Not everything has to be plain and boring and repetitive and just steamed or cooked with no flavor. When you start realizing none of that is true and it's all unnecessary, and you realize, oh, I can have flavorful things. I can have foods that I actually enjoy. I can cook my vegetables with fats, with herbs, with spices that make them taste awesome and makes you crave them. I can have salad actually with dressing on it. I don't have to have my salad dry and plain and think I'm like eating rabbit food and actually feeling like I'm on an extreme restricted diet. No, there are ways to prepare your vegetables, your salads, your fruits, your beans, your nuts, all these healthy foods. There are ways to prepare them. There are things to learn that help you know, oh, these are all good for me and acceptable on a proper, healthy lifestyle fitness plan, and that they will bring me to the place where I get results, and that I can sustain for life, and I look and feel better, like my skin is better, my eyes look better, my face, my complexion, my joints feel better, I don't ache, everything, my mental clarity is great, my thinking is great. Once you realize that the answers are literally right at your fingertips, that you just need proper guidance to start making these right choices and the proper mind shift so that you're looking at your world through very different eyes. you're filtering things in a very different way, where now you're not normal, and I say that in a not so good way like everybody else. You're operating in a very healthy, abnormal kind of way. Like you're stepping above the crowds, raising your mindfulness, your self-awareness, and your self-management, management of the self, so that the actions you take, the choices you make, are in line with your goals and this new information you learn about how easy and enjoyable it is to reach your goals and keep them and sustain them for life. Not because of something you want to do short term, but because of how you see your future and the goals you have, not just for the vacation coming up or the pool the pool during summertime, but how you see your entire life spectrum for decades to come. Does that help explain why we don't want to lose weight fast and why it makes zero sense to do so?
I think I get it, Joe.
You get it? All right. So what are we going to do from here? What's your plan of action going forward?
So, plan of action. I actually love the word that you use, sustainability for life. So, I am going to find out something that I can do, changing my eating, changing my way of thinking, that I can sustain for life. Not for 2 weeks, not for a day.
Right.
Something I can see myself doing that will make me feel better, prevent diseases, be able to move. I want to play with my grandkids, and be able to enjoy.
Nice. That's it.
It's a plan.
It's a mind shift, right? Paradigm shift to what's really important instead of what you actually think you want, right? When you dig deeper, the real truths come out, and they actually become the fuel that allows you to really to achieve your goals, but sustain them this time. There you have it. Episode number 22. Now, whether you're watching or listening, if you're local and you want to come in here and start learning the mindset, getting in touch with people who are all in the same boat, striving toward the same goals, supporting each other, doing it in a fun way, a way that's sustainable, gentle, and nurturing on the body, that'll make you feel awesome every time you come here, every time you leave, and as the weeks and months and years progress, you're just going to feel better and better and better about yourself. Your life is going to get better. You're going to develop better friendships, relationships, and you're going to learn things about yourself that you forgot or you never even knew. And it's going to empower you to keep moving forward toward the best version of you. You're never going to reach your potential, because as you improve, your potential actually goes up. You're always raising your potential. But the cool thing is, as you work toward it, you're constantly getting better. You're evolving to the best version of you that sits inside you right now. That's if you're local. It's sculptafit.com, or on Facebook. You can find us at Sculptafit. Connect with the coaching team. Get in here for some freebie sessions. Come take a studio tour. Feel what this is all about. And at minimum, even if you only do the sample sessions, you're going to know what proper fitness should feel like for your body and what it should feel like in your mind. That's important. If you're long distance and you still want to connect with us, you can start at fitnesstraining.live. That's fitnesstraining.live. Yes, of course, you can come connect to the local website, sculptafit.com, Sculptafit on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook if you look for us individually. This is Nick Doherty. I'm Joey Atlas. And if you're long distance, we can coach you long distance. If you run a company, we can help you set up a corporate wellness program. You can even fly us out there if you want. We can do that. You can purchase one of the home gym systems for your home, your office, the vacation home. If you have a yacht, you want to put one on the yacht, you could buy one for the yacht. And you could follow our personal training videos no matter where you are in the world. Press play for the training session you want to do, and we're there to train you as if we're standing there in your room, in your home gym, in your office gym with you, guiding you through every specific repetition properly, so that not only do you not get hurt, but you get the results that you're aiming for. And we can do remote coaching as well. So we've got a lot of options to help you, depending on where you're at, what you're aiming for. It's a matter of you realizing, hey, I'm watching these people for a reason. I like where they're coming from. They're resonating with me. Their message resonates with me. And I'm going to reach out, connect, and start living a better life and reaching my goals. So if that's what you're thinking, no matter where you are, we can help you. And if you want to reach the studio, get Nikki's line, call or text 904-891-3680. And that's a good job. Great role playing there. Well done. We answered the big question, probably in a way that was unexpected, right? But it's the right way.
Yes.
It's the right answer. And until you absorb that as the right answer, you'll keep going around and around on, what is it, the hamster wheel?
Yeah.
Right? You'll stay in the maze and you'll never get out of the maze. We want you out of the maze. We want you off the hamster wheel.
Yeah.
We want you living your life moving forward with progress, not staying in the same place, stuck.
Yeah.
Being stuck is no way to live your life.
It's not.
It's all about progress and evolution. So, we're signing off for episode number 22. We're going to shut down the audio.
I'm going to go
And
on
any
here.
word for the people on video?
If you, if it maybe not you, but a friend, a coworker that says, "Oh, I've only lost 3 pounds this month. Oh, I'm so frustrated because of this. I'm trying to do this." Share this with them. You need to hear, they need to hear that weight loss is a journey and a, after you get your mindset shifted. If your mindset is in the right spot, then you're on the right path.
That's right. And if you're still watching this, you notice I have my windbreaker on. Yes, we are in Florida, but it's been a little cold, and it's cold in here because they keep the AC on when they're training classes because everybody wants to stay cool. And I get cold easily. My blood thinned out since I came down here from the Northeast. So I'm wearing the windbreaker. You can see what we got on the back. Not a Sculpt to Fit logo like Nikki's got, but we're working on these. We're working on Sculpt to Fit windbreakers and hoodies because people are asking about them. They want their gear. They want their swag.
Yes.
So it's not easy to pull together, but we're working on it. We're getting closer. So if you want some swag, if you want a t-shirt, you want a hoodie, you want, I don't know, maybe even a cool cap with the Sculpt to Fit stuff, or maybe even with some other stuff. Personal trainer, we could do personal trainer. People say, hey, that's cool. I would like to get one of those, even though I'm not a trainer. It just looks cool. Let us know below, and we'll keep you posted on the swag situation, the gear situation. As always, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you being here. Be ready for next time because we'll be back for more.
Yes. Have a good day.